Hello team, welcome back. Good evening to you all. Hope everyone's doing alright. Well, you join me back on my favourite little bike, the Street Rod 750. Now, I've got a bit of a gripe, if that's the right word, and I basically wanted to get your opinion and your thoughts as the viewer. What is the problem with the Street Rod 750? Genuinely, the Harley Davidson Street Rod, what is wrong with this bike? Why does it get so much hate? Why is it not treated more like a Harley than what it does? It's madness, utter madness. My own personal view, for someone who firstly has never owned a Harley until this bike, someone who never really had an interest in owning a Harley, when I got this bike, I genuinely couldn't have been happier. Everything from when I first started it up, when it got delivered, I mean, my nipples were so hard, it's an absolute joke. As soon as I got the bike insured the next day and I was using it for work, that first ride was biblical. It was so fun. It's hard to explain. Once you've ridden a Harley, you get it. And even though people say this isn't a proper Harley because it's got an India sticker on it, I mean, how wrong can you get? This was built to compete with the Triumph Scramblers and those bikes, and it was built for the Harley market as a cheaper replacement to the 883. Many people who have ridden this bike have all said it handles better than the 883. It's considerably more fuel efficient than the 883. It's got a bigger tank for a start. The power delivery is not much different. You've obviously got the more modern Revolutionary X lump between your legs. I've put what, nearly 10,000 miles on this bike now, and I don't think I've had a day where I've ridden it and not enjoyed it. But to the true Harley heads, because it's not got that, you know, engine that's from the fucking Druid times, and it's not made in America, because it's a little bit more modern, it's a bit more refined, seems to cause an absolute ruckus in the world of Harley. Hence why it only got made and sold for, what, 4 years or something. My experience of Harleys is not a lot, so I can't really compare it to other models. I've ridden a few, but not many. But the ones that I have ridden, I don't get any different feeling riding a proper Harley to when I ride this. This has the noise, it has the go, it has the torque, it has that feel-good factor that everybody knows what a Harley is. It looks pretty cool, you know, the design of it is pretty modern. It just looks like a more modern Sportster. Yes, the finish on some bits are not great, but unless you're picky and you know what you're looking for, it's a pretty beautiful bike. I've done short rides, I've done long rides, I've done all day on the bike, I've done a lot of miles. It's not an uncomfortable bike. It's mechanically been, other than the fork seals, which we won't go into because that's a whole nother story, mechanically it's never not started. All of the electrics work. I've not had any gremlins or issues. I just genuinely don't understand why it gets so much hate. I really don't. I go to bike meets, people look at it and they're like, oh, I've never seen one of those before. You tell them about it, they're like, that's a cool little bike. I get more positivity of this than I do with any of my other bikes. It's as simple as that. And it is a cool bike. My God, why is everyone going the way that I want to go? I do all of the servicing myself. It's a really simple bike to work on. Parts for this bike are not easy to come by at all. That is probably the biggest negative, because it was only made for such a short period of time. The aftermarket market is not very big, and Harley themselves, they don't really do a lot, and they're starting to discontinue a lot of parts. I mean, just listen to that noise. And it just pops and bangs for days. And the price point of these bikes as well. Do you know what I mean? I paid £4 for this well over 12 months ago. They're still sitting around that price. As a entry-level Harley, or like a first man's Harley, it's absolutely fine. Yeah, if you're a bit taller than 5'7" or 8, you might struggle because of the peg position. But if you're like me and you're a short ass, it's an absolutely insane little bike. I just don't understand. Like, what are your thoughts? I genuinely, why do people give it so much hate? I just don't get it. All of the differences between these and older Harley models are pretty positive changes that you would want from newer bikes. More reliable, do you know what I mean? The pros outweigh the cons. It's just a good, fun bike, as I shall now demonstrate. I'm forever giggling. I'm always smiling when I'm on this bike. The geometry of the frame, some decent tyres, the suspension setup. Everyone says it's quite firm. It is quite firm, but at the same time, that's what makes it so good at handling. And it's very good at getting you out of trouble. It accelerates like the clappers. And it pops and bangs if I haven't told you that already. And it does that. What more do you want? It's silly loud, it's fast, it handles well. It is a Harley, I don't care what anyone says. You can disagree with me if you want. It is a Harley, and I love it. I would love to get your thoughts. If there's any of you guys that have reasons that you don't like this bike, any logical reasons anyway, hit me up in the comments. And until the next video, guys, hit that subscribe button, give it a nice big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!